Yes, guys, I'm afraid to say that it is true that Dubai is no longer 0% tax. In today's video, we're going to go through exactly what you need to understand about this and whether or not it affects you, and should you still move over to Dubai and move your company there? Can you actually still get 0% tax? Because the answer might actually surprise you. Now, my name's Connor, and on this channel, I help people like you relocate and thrive in places like Dubai and Bali. The reason why I've chosen these places is because that's exactly what I personally do. I invest and have relocated myself to Dubai and Bali, and I invest into these countries in the property markets to generate great amounts of returns. And I want to help people like yourself do the same thing. So I've been running a marketing agency in Dubai for many years now, and I understand a lot about what's going on. I have also made many connections here in Dubai to help you set up. So if you want to contact me, there's a link down there in the description, and I can connect you to everyone that you'll need to set up your company, to buy property, to get yourself a visa, to benefit from low taxes, if not probably zero taxes, but we're going to discuss that in a second. So all of that information is down there in the description. So many are worried about the 9% corporation tax, but let's discuss exactly what it really means. So despite the alarming headlines and all of the other YouTubers talking about this, the reality is that 99% of you won't actually be affected by this tax. In this video, I'm going to provide you objective information using information and sources that I have found on the internet. I am not a tax accountant. I'm not a legal advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to go out and do your own research, but this is information that I have found on the internet. So what is the tax? Well, announced in 2022, it's a federal corporate tax on the net profit of your business. This tax applies to all businesses by default, but there are many exceptions. For instance, if you operate in natural resources, the tax doesn't apply to you. Dividends, capital gains, and salaries are also exempt, meaning your personal income will still not be taxed. So the first $375,000, which is around $100,000 of profit, is taxed at zero. The 9% tax only applies to profits above this threshold. There is also a misconception that free zone companies are exempt from this tax. This is in fact false. All companies, whether mainland or free zone, are liable for the corporate tax. Now, there is actually a small business relief. Small businesses with revenue under 3 million dirhams or $816,000 are entirely exempt from the tax until 2026. This means if your business earns less than this amount, you won't pay the 9% tax. For those earning more, only profit above 375,000 AED is taxed. Now let's discuss impact on salaries. You can in fact pay yourself a reasonable salary from your company profits, which is not taxable. The salary should, however, reflect the market rate of your role. While you can pay yourself any amount, only a reasonable portion is deductible. Now, with all of that in mind, should you still be moving to Dubai? Well, if your revenue is below $816,000 per year, the 9% tax won't affect you. For higher earnings, the effective tax rate is still incredibly low. Consider other factors like Dubai's safety, weather, networking opportunities, and even with the 9% tax, Dubai offers a significant advantage for entrepreneurs and expats, and amazing opportunities for property investment. Remember, there is no other taxes, so capital gains does not apply. You can buy and sell property with no capital gains, which is a great opportunity in my opinion. And there are opportunities like payment plans where you pay a certain amount and then pay the rest over time. I have a number of units that I'm doing exactly that with. If you want to learn more, head to the links in the description and just hit the subscribe button. Now, on top of that, if you guys are worried about the 9% because you make more than 375, around $100,000 in profit, remember you can pay yourself a salary that is on the market. So if you're a director, a market equivalent director's salary. Plus, there are also operating expenses that happen with your company. Remember, it's the profit that is taxed at 9%. So for example, let's say you made $300,000 profit. $100,000 of that is not taxed. Let's say you pay yourself a salary of $100,000 over the year, if that is in line with the market rate. Then the last $100,000 is only taxed 9%. You may also have other fees, but 9% would mean you'd be paying 9%, $9,000 on $300,000. The equivalent in the UK would be a lot more than that. So to escape the UK's high taxes and relocate, start by securing a location independent income. Choose a place that fits your style and financial goals. So if you are yet to get yourself a location independent income, I suggest looking into e-commerce, look into cryptocurrency, stocks and shares and trading, and start researching every single day to try and find an opportunity that works for you. This is exactly what worked for me. I started in the e-com space. I then moved into trading cryptocurrency and stocks. I then started a YouTube channel and a marketing agency. And that is how I live location independent and live between Dubai and Bali and travel a lot. So with that said, Dubai's 9% tax doesn't diminish its appeal for me. And for most, the tax impact is minimal. And the benefits of living in Dubai are substantial. So again, if you want to learn more about setting yourself up in Dubai or even potentially Bali, you want to buy some property, or you just want to get yourself a visa and start your journey, head to the links in the description and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.